and welcome to page 26 of my graphic novel of comic strips titled Found Earth. Start off with the animation here. I've broken away from my routine and I've gotten out of the groove, and it's threatening to throw off the entire project. I stressed earlier the importance of sticking with a schedule and a routine, and this may just be a blip after a year and a half, and I'll get back to it within a week or so. But it's causing some concern on my part as far as these videos go, staying consistent with them. So I just need to get back into the routine, so I need to make a concerted effort to get back into it. The vacation and the taking the extra days off of my day job and trying to get some more pencil work done and some more pages done to stay ahead of this threw me off, and while I managed to squeak out videos most of the time, I did end up skipping a week because we were traveling as a family and such, and I apologize for that. I know that the videos are at least look forward to. Just need to refocus and get back into it as far as making the videos and getting them out there. So I acknowledge the situation. That's 90% of it, and now I'll just fix the problem, and that's where I'm at. So this page is simple and it's pretty straightforward. Remember, I designed this to be a comic strip, so a lot of these pages are supposed to be fairly simple, and I just make them more complicated because I feel like I have to, because I turned it into a comic book, and people will spend money on that rather than a comic strip which comes out daily. And I just feel like I need to make it a little more complex for the audience, since I'm using this larger sheet of paper, and it's in book form. I don't know. It's my own special, who knows, I don't know. It's my mentality. What do you guys think of the background sounds? I don't know. I haven't heard anybody express an opinion about them, so I'm just going with it. So anyway, in this comic strip, Lift is still flying through the air from being spit out from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know what kind of lungs T-Rexes have, but this one has particularly strong sets because he's flying through the air a really long time. It made for some pretty simple pages for a while. Running gags like what you saw in Garfield and other comic strips where they held the same gag and kept it going for a week or two. Borrowing from various things that I've found around. So I've never really drawn a large detailed pterodactyl before, so that was a first for me, and it was kind of weird, and they're weirdly shaped. I hope I got it right. I did some research for it, but they're dinosaurs, so I guess I can't really do a whole lot wrong with them as long as I have the general shape right. So going through and finalizing the words and the gag and the penciling here. I like my little mechanical pencil for the final project. I grew up reading, comic books and comic strips and so on, and so this is just a perfect melding of the two things. Again, I didn't know I would be speeding up these videos, so I just kind of did things at a normal pace, and then they just kind of get sped up with the video. So yeah, that's what I have basically. I'm not big on information outside of, yeah, I've hit a speed bump as far as the time off and breaking the routine and getting out of sync with everything that I have to do for this project. And so now, well, I'm out of vacation time at the day job for a while, and so the routine is thrust back upon me again, and quite frankly, I embrace it because through the routine I get to chip away at this really large project, and hopefully this really large project will lend me financial freedom to do the next couple of really large projects. Like I said, at one project a year, if I could get one project a year done, I have enough projects to keep me busy for possibly the next 10 to 20 years. So I have a lot of stories. That's a lot of drawing. Not all of them, I think, will be on paper like this one. I may switch over to digital for a couple of them. Not sure how that'll work. I'll have to educate myself on that, and that may be why that project takes a year. I don't know. But like I said, this one was pretty straightforward. Lift flying through the air, a pterodactyl, some clouds. Not a lot of detail in this one, but I hope the gag was worth it. When you finally get a day off of work and it's not everything you hoped and dreamed it would be, I guess is the gag here. Like, you finally get a day off in the summer and it's thunderstorming, or you get a day off in the spring and there's 5 inches of snow on the ground. Like, you know, last week with Ohio, apparently. Maybe not 5 inches, but... So, thank you to the supporters and to everybody watching this. Usually the conversation is a little more in-depth or varied or informative. This one boils down to routine good, breaking the routine bad, which I guess is good advice. So, thank you all for watching. I will get back on track and back on schedule, and you should receive these on a regular basis, and the conversation should be a little better. Check me out on Instagram at Dunlap_Allen, and we will and at YouTube /StreamOfArt1. Thanks for watching, and catch you next week.